Hello everyone, this is Ajay Lokesha. Welcome to this particular channel. In this video, we are going to understand quality management. What do we mean by quality management? Why do we need quality management? And how does it help company? What are the different kinds of managements inside the quality that we need to take care of? All those things we are going to understand. Come, let's start. So quality management means to say that there will be an implicit requirement or explicit requirement that is going to come from customer or any other interested party. And we need to meet that. Now we need to understand what is the difference between implicit requirement and then explicit requirement. So explicit requirement means it is something said very clearly or something which is documented very clearly. Implicit requirement means it is like understood. Consider that you go to a restaurant and then in that restaurant you tell a coffee and then supplier comes and gives you a coffee, but the coffee is not in hot condition. You don't like it, right? So you call the supplier and then you tell him that you wanted coffee and then he has not given you in the hot condition. So supplier tells that, come on sir, you ordered coffee, so I gave you coffee, so you did not tell that you want hot coffee. So it does not mean like that, correct, right? When you tell in a typical restaurant that you need coffee, the understanding is it has to be given in the hot condition. Clear? That is called as implicit requirement. Means customer don't have to tell that. It's understood. Explicit requirements means something which you are going to very clearly specify. You go into a restaurant and you tell him that I want hot coffee in a very good vessel by a very good server who does take care of service in a better way. Now we understand what are the main objectives of quality management system in a company. First thing we can talk about is the customer satisfaction. Customer is the place, or customer is the source of demand. So without demand, everything does not have any value, correct? No? How does the demand come? If your quality levels are good, automatically demand can come if there is a need of the consumers. So we need to take care of satisfaction levels of customer and it has to always increase. Means your customer need to be happy, then only you can have a very long-term business success. Can you just tell me any example of a company where the quality levels are not so good but still the company is surviving? I bet there are not much examples for that, correct? No? And then we have to talk about auditing. Auditing means there will be certain things when it was implemented and over a period of time many things undergo wear and tear, different kinds of wear and tear. So auditing, we will see whether it was good or it's not good. If it's not good, there would be a gap and we need to fill that particular gap. Auditing can be from a system level, process level, supplier level, product level, correct? In all the places auditing can come. Continual improvement. If everything is in the same level, consider 100 years before, are we going to be very happy? Because over a period of time, change is the only constant. And whatever the changes that our competitors are going to bring or our customers are going to expect or our interested parties are going to expect, we need to adapt towards that, correct? No? The one who adapts in a very quickest way, normally he survives that particular disruption, whatever is there. Quality objectives means the goals from the quality point of view the company needs to achieve. Normally customer complaints need to be moving towards zero, or it can be internal defect cost that has to moving towards zero. Then risk management. So risks will be there in everything, correct? No? Whatever activity that you are going to do, there will be risks and we have to manage those risks. Just because sitting in home, we can always think that, yeah, in road if we go, there might be means we might undergo an accident. So it can always happen. That does not mean that you will stay entire life in the home, correct? No? We need to manage risk, means we need to wear helmets and we need to go in a right speed, taking care of all precautions, traffic requirements, everything. We have to fulfill that and we have to move forward. Now we will understand the types of quality management. First, we will talk about system. So in quality management, we always say that there has to be always a comparable standard. Else, how can you say something is good or bad? Correct? No? So for the system, the standard is ISO 9001, International Organization for Standardization 9001. That's a requirement. 9001 is a serial number that it has got allocated. There are various clauses inside that. Round about 10 clauses are there. From the clause 4, there are actual requirements that are implementable, which starts from 4 to 10. All the clause requirements we have to implement. It is for a generic industry, like if you are manufacturing or service industry, you can always implement ISO 9001. Consider if you are talking about automotive industry, like automotive software or automotive manufacturing or automotive service like Mandovi service or something like that. We can always implement IATF 16949. Correct, no? So this is for automotive and automotive companies, automotive related products and services, we implement that. When we do that, we ensure that system is good. When we say that system is good, that means to say the different processes or different departments in that company is working in a harmonized way. Why do we need to work in a harmonized way? Because company will be having a vision and we need to move towards that vision. Correct, no? So that is why we need a system, and system has to take care the harmonization of various departments, various processes, all the employees, including management and other interested parties. Now we will understand the process. Process you can consider as an input, and then product you can consider as an output. To get this product, you need process. And process will be having various M's like man, material, machine, method, mother nature, like this. If you ensure all these variable parameters in the process in a considerable range, means it has to be consistent, and not only consistent, it has to be at a sufficient requirement level of the upper limit and the lower limit, between that, preferably in the center, somewhere near the central tendency. If it's there, then the process is good. If the process is good and consistent, normally you get a consistent product. If you get consistent product, we talk about the product quality. So product quality means to say that when you compare against a standard drawing, you are meeting all the requirements. And what do we mean by requirements? Appearance, fit, form, function, durability, reliability. Means all these parameters of the product that you can see in the drawing needs to meet these requirements, then only you say that these products are good. Then technical specification, sometimes in the drawing we cannot specify all the requirements that is required. So what we do a separate documentation, and that we call it as technical specification, where predominantly application related information and also testing related information, all those aspects will be there. So product is considered to be as good when it's meeting drawing and also as well as technical specification. Now we will consider to the last part, that's called as supplier quality. Supplier quality is important because that is where the raw materials or bought out parts will come from. Certain things it's always good to produce, certain good things are always good to buy from outside. When you produce, you can be confident if you are very good process owner. But if you are buying from outside, then you need to go for a good suppliers. And when you say supplier good, when their consistent product quality levels are very good, he is having a very good system, his processes, he is managing all the different variables of M in a very nice way. So you need to check all those requirements from a supplier, that is the external provider, and then you have to introduce him to your company. How do we do that? By agreements, purchase agreement, quality agreement, pricing agreements, these kind of things. When you have a legally enforceable agreement with the supplier, normally you can be very sure that supplier more or less achieves your requirements for the component or for the service. Then we talk about VDA 6.3, it's a German automotive process audit standard. Many companies which are German origin or European origin, they take it and they use that standard for the process audit, that's a checklist, to see whether the supplier process is meeting all the requirements or not. If it is meeting all the requirements, then we are going to introduce the supplier. Correct? Then of course we have to see the component drawing or component specification. if the supplier part is meeting the component drawing, respective component drawing and respective technical specification, then we say that yeah, component level, the quality levels are good. That means say supplier quality is good. And once we are sure that supplier quality is good, product quality is good, process quality is good, then we say that even system quality is also good. When we say that all these things are good, that means to say we can say that company is having a very good quality management system, and this will ensure the long-term success of the company. Hope you enjoyed this video. We covered various aspects: quality management, system requirements, process, product, supplier requirements. If you still have some more topics that you want me to cover in the next videos, you can always do comment below. That's all. Thank you so much. Meet you in the next video.